you've asked for help. You pleaded for help and said, help us, help me. I don't know why I'm doing this. And so, we have given you an extra special gift. We have left you without any wonderings, any misunderstandings. We have come forward and given you exactly words, clearly explaining where you are at, what you are doing, and what you need to do. So there is no misunderstanding. We have repeatedly done this for you. And it was not easy for her. It was difficult for her. But out of her love, and out of our love, she agreed to remain and to work on this, to help to bring you out of this place. There are some that can claim we weren't given the same opportunity, and they were not. You were given a special opportunity. And even though we spoke to you many times, pleading with you from our hearts, pleading with you from our divinity and soul, the essence of all, you would not listen. And you would not listen. And you would not listen. And now, as we told her from the beginning, and she did not understand this when we mentioned this, she is in the darkest, been in the darkest of the dark. She has been fighting the darkest of the dark. She has been trying to bring light into the darkest of the dark. And you would not have it. You would not have it. You would not have it. You will not see your own light. You want to see others' lights. You're totally disinterested in attaching to your own light and divinity, because to do so would awaken your conscience. And you do not want that. You do not want to have your conscience awoken and have to be responsible and aware of all that you have done. And done with knowledge and understanding. You've always known and understood what you were doing and where it would lead. And you thought, if I can just keep my own divinity hidden and feed off the light of others, I can go on far longer and longer and longer. That is not going to be allowed. It is done. These are your choices. This is where you are. She has put a lot of work and effort and love into this, hoping for a good outcome. It's just like a plant. You plant the seed and you see a little sprout, and you had visions of this great tree growing and fruit growing, and you do everything you can. You make sure it has water, you make sure you have sunlight, you make sure it has good soil. Every time you see something that's not working right, you're constantly going back and doing things to make sure the plant will have everything that it needs so that it will grow beautifully. But this plant, even though the seeds were beautiful seeds, with so much potential, this plant is determined to be distorted and twisted and mutated. And despite all the love and the care to try to fix and to bring it back into alignment to its true potential, you have refused. And continue to refuse, and continue to even see your distortions, because you don't want to go there. You are being lazy. And yes, see, there is a reason why. See, even as she said the word lazy, inside she was, oh, I hate that word. No, because she does not like to use words like stupid and lazy. She finds them repulsive to say. So, but that is what it is. That is truth. And she finds it hard to accept. But that is what it is. It is not that she did not have a chance or an opportunity, that there was not light, there was not hope, there were not ways open to you. You have been given every gift. You have been given every opportunity. You've been given every path. And you are distorted. You are distorted and mutated. You will not see your divinity. you will not see your divinity, and you will not grow in your divinity. You will not allow your divinity to grow the way it wants to. That is why she is frustrated. That's why she has often beat herself up. Why do I keep coming down hard? Why do I keep coming down hard? Why can't I do this the other way? Because we would not let it. Because we could see that it was not working, and it would not work. There is no way that she could have been kinder or nicer or more supportive. There was no way. She did it every time that she begged and she pleaded. Every long conversation, every desperation that she has shown has come not from her. It was not her. She influenced. She was part of it, but it was coming from God speaking through the divinity itself. You have flounced and threw away everything God has thrown to you. You've smashed it and thrown it and stomped it, everything that God has given to you. Everything. Repeatedly. He has given you a beautiful home, a beautiful place, a beautiful children, and beautiful animals and friends. And He's continuously been bestowing beautiful things to you, and you throw them all away. And you throw them all away. And you rip and tear at them all. And I am telling you this. I am telling you this so that you will know that I am telling you clearly. You have been shown everything. I do nothing without first trying to make clear that you understand. We are at the point of the final. This is what you have done. This is what you have done. This is not a judgment coming down from outside towards you and be done to you. This is what you have done. When we say, this is what you have created, we are not talking about little money situations or having families sad and scared. That is not what we are talking about. That is a side point. We are talking about your distorting of all that is good and beautiful. And that is what you are, and that is what you have done. And so there is a judgment. But it is not the judgment that has come from me. It is the judgment that you have created yourself. And she is fearful. She is fearful. And she is saddened. As we are. But we are also divinely angry. Not what you experience as anger, but divinely angry in that, and sad. We have been saddened by the situation. We've looked and we've looked. And we have been given the energy to change things. And so we have worked towards changing. But everything that we have done, all the work we have done, has been thrown away. Has been thrown back in our face. And thrown back, distorted and ripped and torn. And yet we still do it. Not because we are weak, but because we are love and divine. But it is not infinite. This allowing you to continue to distort it and destroy it. You've been given many lives to work on this. This was your last desperate hope. This last desperate hope. These are your last desperate moments. That is why she is continually finding herself doing the things she does not want to be doing, and saying the things she does not want to be saying, because we are trying to let you realize, but you will not. You will not. It is funny when we see this, that you look at those on television who put children in cages or rape or murder, and you say, oh, look at how bad they are. How can they be allowed to get away with this? That is what we are saying when we see you. How can we allow him to get away with this? How can we allow him to get away with this? He will not change. He has shown he will not change. We are not allowing her to have any say in this matter because she is too closely involved. She jumped into the fire. She jumped into the fires of hell to save you, and you would not take it. You wanted to drag her through hell with you, and so she has. She's been dragged through hell with you, trying to save you and get you out, but you refuse. Hell will not remain forever. You will experience the fullest extent of all that you have done and created, and then you will not be. But the memories of you will be as you understand. The memories of the great evil that are heard of in the Bible. The way people talk about them, refer back to them. You will be the one. And as she says this, she's like, no. And it's yes, yes. Because you will be the one that will be referred to throughout all of creation as the one who refused to respond and treated divinity in such a way. This is your moment of the writing on the wall. The hand has now come out, and it is written on the wall. Mini, mini, tekel, and parsi. Mini, mini, tekel, and parsi. Mini, mini, tekel, and parsi. Because you have taken that which was divine and treated it with disrespect. Your heart has been weighed.